It's football time in Tennessee. Those words have long been associated with running through the tee, the glory of the checkerboard end zone, and the Big Orange ready to do battle. And only in Tennessee do you get a sight like this. Not only are the end zones checkered, so too the crowd, a mirror image to prove that they will give their all for Tennessee. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Razorbacks will kick it off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Tennessee's offense will get the first crack at it here. And here he comes, just jogging onto the field. But what's going fast, the heart rates of everybody in this crowd, Jesse.
Well, this is a special player. All eyes in the stadium on this guy. And David, you know the defense, they're going to have to find a way to try to slow this guy down.
And he's going to touch it every single play. He'll be the main focal point. Can he handle the pressure? Can he handle the big moments? Can he handle this stage and lead his team in a big moment?
Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Zings it complete to the right. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He lofts one down the sideline. Makes the grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers! Let me tell you, that opening script was a masterpiece. Send that baby to Hollywood, and it's a blockbuster.
I think so. And A-listers all over the field for this offense. You saw some of the playmakers they've got and the speed. Great job going out and executing on that opening drive.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish with a 62-yard pass for the score. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Razorbacks offense will go to work for the first time today. And not only is this guy the energy and the engine of the offense, there's a certain charisma that he has that sort of elevates everyone around him.
He's got a moxie about him, Maurice. It just seems like when he's in the huddle, he's got 10 other sets of eyeballs looking at him and believing in him to lead this offense down the field towards scoring points. This guy is a leader in every sense of the word.
Finds his big tight end.
I think that time offensively, we're just trying to take what the defense is giving them, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. They're going to ride this running back. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. To the ground with the back. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And that is your job. The O-line has to protect the quarterback. That's the most important position on the field. You got to make sure you keep him upright. You got to do a better job.
Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. The Razorbacks decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of bounce, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. He's going to pass. Throws to the wideout. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. The run from the shotgun. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up of 3. It's 3rd and 7. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Unleashes one deep. And it's caught! Touchdown, Tennessee!
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense, going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field, and getting the big touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Notre Dame is trailing right now, but they are not out of this. I remember Rocket Ismail wake up the echoes all by himself. Let's see if this group can come back. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Georgia Tech. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They move the tight end all over. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Razorbacks will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They'll run it from the gun. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Power football with the run. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Here on 3rd down, will they go back to the running game? To the ground to try to move the chains. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big 1st down. And the Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And then coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field. And it's a play like that that we just saw, which can help them get that goal.
Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Pulls and fires complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And now on second down for this offense. Trying play action. Pressure coming. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Takes it from the gun on third down. Quick strike complete. Slam to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They'll put the tight end in motion. Quarterback on the keeper. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Jolly. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He caught it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown ball. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
The Razorbacks headed quickly to the line. Comes out throwing on first down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. They come to the line hoping to get some of that yardage back from the 17. He's looking for an open man on second down. He'll pull it down. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. That play didn't have much of a chance to get the first down. Good job by the defense keeping everything in front.
Great job keeping everything in front, and most importantly, making the tackles. Dropping back deep. No.
So much for the wet ball drill. He muffed it, and it's loose on the ground. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Off the play fake on first down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
We talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Got it in the middle. It's Verrier. Makes a catch and knocked down. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Finds his back in the middle. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. And the Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. He wants to throw it. They'll run the screen. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. The Vols have it with a 1st and 10. The give headed toward right tackle. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. The pull and throw off the RPO. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. And the Vols are on the move. The RPO, it's complete. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. 6th play of the drive coming up. Handoff from the gun. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st. An array of possibilities here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. Try to get it to the edge. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant 1st half performance. Looking to throw on 2nd down. They're trying to get to it. And it's loose. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Shoots it to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Makes the catch. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. Is there anything this dude can't do? He's channeling his inner Condridge Holloway, Heath Schuler, or dare I say, the great Peyton Manning.
I bet he can't lead the band, Reese. I bet he's not allowed to do that. He's having himself a day, but he's not there yet. But, man, putting up some stats, doing what he wants. This offense is absolutely cooking.
On to attempt the try.
On for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. USC is currently working from behind, but in front of a packed Coliseum, anything is possible. That fight song, those uniforms, momentum can change quickly.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Moving out of the pocket.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Iowa. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And he's got it at the 25. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
PAT unit on the field. The extra point is good, but they're still down 28-7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a touchdown pass from 59 yards out. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. He's looking to throw it. Got him downfield. Oh, look out. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Tennessee! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On the ground, it's Clay. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful start to things in Knoxville here today. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Neyland Stadium.
The Volunteers will kick it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
The back goes in motion. He wants to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Clay. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Line getting set on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. You've already sent your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Able to fight his way ahead for a pickup of 4, but they're still left with a 4th and 2. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of...
The expressway is wide open. Touchdown balls! And the pummeling has started.
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the field and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Coming after it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys. And he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him. And that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. They'll try the run. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. A 3rd and long coming up here. They try to pop a run on the draw. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. The Razorbacks are flying down the field. Movement here from the tight end. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Makes a connection. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. The give to the back. Sweet cut there. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. He's got it again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete, a missed opportunity for the offense. 1st down for this offense. Running back searching for a hole. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The run to the left. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. There have been been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Leaves it with the back. He breaks a tackle. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. From the gun, the running back has it. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Gives it to the back on the draw. And the Razorbacks will keep this drive going. Now on 1st down from the 30. They'll run it from the gun. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. The play action fake. Took a shot as he threw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Never a doubt. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, tweaked a little bit of their way with their fingernail. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. A 1st down for the offense. Using the quick game. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. A pickup of 5, marks it at the 36-yard line. On 1st down, here comes this offense. To the ground, he's got it again. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a 1st down. He's up to 86 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He'll keep it himself. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, the ground game. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. And the Volunteers line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They'll throw it on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Clay. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. He makes the connection. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Looking to pass on second down. Quickly to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll throw on third and short. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. They'll try to pick up the first. The Razorbacks brought to the ground, but not before picking up the first. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. It's complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Lofts one high and deep. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Fires to the middle. Oh, picked off. Looking for more room. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There was a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Powers through the defender. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. The Vols will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. And the returner will be dragged down. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Looking for the end zone. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. Line gets set, first down. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. The give to the tailback. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. They move the tight end all over. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. And they'll get the punt out of there, and it'll be marked down just outside the opponent's 45. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. This thing got out of... And the defense gets to the quarterback.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. He's going up top here late in the game. And he gets the foot down. It's a catch deep along the left sideline. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys. You never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. USC is putting on an offensive clinic. They've built a big lead, and this one is approaching blowout territory. They're up 14 over Iowa. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.